Oh, look at this. Our champion Astros.
0 to 100 real quick.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't even know how to set this up so much because they just seem like such a juggernaut. And every time that we've said, oh, this person is leaving and this person is leaving, I guess I'm going to put it this way. How much is the Justin Verlander departure going to hurt this team? Do you think they have what it takes to overcome that issue, that letting him go? There's a really good stable of pitchers, but do you think that is going to be finally one way? Oh, maybe they really should have kept him.
Yes, the Astros do have a pretty stable core in their starting rotation. Losing Justin Verlander is still losing Justin Verlander. He's one of those rare types of pitchers where there is just not a replacement unless your name is maybe Jacob deGrom, but that's for a different team in the division.
Right, yeah.
I like the Astros rotation. I like pretty much everything about the Astros, but that's no bold proclamation considering, they just won the World Series. So not exactly a hot take. But what I did notice about the rotation for the Astros, so they had 4 starters who are pitching in the World Baseball Classic this year. That's Framber Valdez, Christian Javier, Luis Garcia, and Jose Urquidy. Those same 4 guys all reached career highs in innings pitched last year. If you add the regular season and the postseason together, obviously the Astros went very deep into the postseason. So we are counting on these guys to go out there and perform high leverage innings in March. And this is no mark on the World Baseball Classic. I'm a huge proponent of the World Baseball Classic.
No, but it's something
weird to keep timing. In mind, right?
Isn't it weird timing? I mean, some of these guys are coming to camp throwing 80% of what they can throw right now.
Exactly. So that is what has me slightly reserved about the rotation is the innings limit. I mean, you're asking these guys to come out here already on short rest after pitching in an international tournament after they just, all 4 of them, established career highs last season in innings pitched.
Yeah, we just got some bad news that Lance McCullers Jr. had a forearm strain that he's going to have to sit down from and rehab. And he thinks he might not be there for the beginning of the season. There's some opportunity here. Hunter Brown is a really exciting young pitcher. He looks almost identically like Justin Verlander and has built his game on him. However, he's just shorter than Justin Verlander, and I'm not here to shame anyone for being short, especially someone like Hunter Brown, who's exactly the same height as I am. But that does have some meaning that his ball doesn't, come out at the exact same place as Justin Verlander. He doesn't have the exact same movement as Justin Verlander, but he does have a 91 mile an hour slider. And actually this best pitch is his power curve. So, there's a lot to like about Hunter Brown, but it is interesting to bring out this other stuff because, teams use 7 starters every year heavily. And they use 10 starters on average throughout the year. So with Lance McCullers down, you're putting Hunter Brown in that rotation. Now you're asking those other 4 guys to pitch, pretty hardcore early in the March for them. What if one of them goes down? Now you're asking maybe Forrest Whitley to step in, who was a top prospect, but has had some really rough command and health issues. And,
right. Has his own injuries history as well. So it's not like he really goes into that rotation if he gets there as an arm that they're 100% super confident about.
Yeah, and they don't have what they used to have in the past, like guys like Jake Odorizzi or whatever. They don't have like a glue veteran that might be in the bullpen if everyone's healthy or, in the starting rotation when they need them. They're missing that.
They lack that swingman, that 6-man swingman that seemingly almost every team in contention has.
Yeah. I mean, you're looking at wanting to find a way to get a 6th starter on your active roster just so you can paper over, just missing a start, or you want to push a guy and give him an extra day of rest or whatever it is. They don't have that fungible arm, I don't think. So a little bit of an issue there. They also just happen to have maybe 2 their own sort of Angels duo of 2 of maybe the best 10, 15 hitters in baseball in Yordan Alvarez and Kyle Tucker. Kyle Tucker is actually pretty set up to take advantage of a lot of the new rule changes. He hits a fair amount of balls to the pull side as a lefty, and is also, fast, but not elite fast. I think he could really benefit from the bigger bases and the throws over. So totally could have a 30-30 season from him. Could have a 340 homer season from Yordan Alvarez if the knees stay completely healthy. So that's their rock. And then all the guys they produced over the years, Altuve, Bregman, Pena, McCormick, that's their depth. They add Jose Abreu. I mean, offensively, I don't know where to poke any holes in this offense.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. I have zero concerns about this Astros lineup. It's very rare that you look at a complete 1 through 9 lineup in baseball and think, okay, that is pretty much maximized as best as it could be. But that's how I feel about this Astros lineup. I mean, you hit on everyone. You look at that heart of the order, you're seeing Bregman, Alvarez. I love the addition of Abreu and Kyle Tucker, like you mentioned, and then Jeremy Pena, superstar of the postseason last year.
Yeah.
I mean, everywhere you look, that there's no really easy guaranteed out 1 through 9 in that lineup.
Yeah, no, I mean Martin Maldonado maybe, but like every team's got. Sorry, I didn't mean to be rude to Martin. I mean he's a, in fact, what's important about this is Martin Maldonado, really good arm, really good game caller. Pitchers really love throwing to him, really good framer. So just really someone that does everything but hit. And they're fine with that. Even where they have some, is Chas McCormick really going to repeat? Is he, how good of a center fielder he is? They do have their old Jake Myers, maybe recovering a little bit more from his shoulder injury and coming back. So there's something there for them, even in the places where they're in trouble. Mauricio Dubon is a great utility guy that's going to help them up the middle. So I think that they have some versatility baked in. In the bullpen, Presley's knee made him look a little human last year. But they are the team like the Rays that just pump out other guys. So even if Presley's knee hurts or his velo goes down, Rafael Montero has been a total revelation for them. Brian Abreu is the closer in waiting. Hector Neris and Ryan Stanek are these guys that are super wild but have super great stuff. So it's they go 5 deep in the bullpen. I think the only real question mark for us on this is rotation health.
I agreed.
Yeah, it's kind of hard sometimes to talk about the best teams. It's like they're good.
What are we gonna say? They're good.
Still good. They're really good. Okay, they're good. Okay.
On to the next.
Yeah, on to the next.